Good evening, everyone. Well, like I've said before on this channel, this is a process to transform myself into a better person. Basically, you're not gonna see me just when I'm strong. You're gonna see me when I'm weak too. Today's been really hard. Couldn't focus at work. I've been too depressed. Basically, that's just dwelling on the past, and people say to let it go, but like something reminded me of it. Like did a video yesterday about being creepy to random women when I'm just doing normal things, but it's just I try to make sense of people. It's the only way I can function is to try to understand people, try to understand the way the world works. I don't know if it's because of the autism or how I'm adapting, but basically I just try to understand why people do things just so that I can maybe mimic and behave in a way that's more neurotypical in order to function. But I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know, interpreting things wrong, but I feel kind of, it's really a feeling ugly. I know I've talked about it a lot, but it's just what I've been through in school, like girls, they mostly talk about my appearance, which is what they bully me from. So I've deduced it's about my looks. And then even grown adults, really just adults that are like parents and older parents and grandparents, and they they're acting like high schoolers and bullying me, and they're allowed to bully me in the workplace, and it's like I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. They're allowed to bully me, and it's just that if girls in school were bullying me because of my looks, and adults are bullying me and acting like high schoolers, it's like it just seems logical would be the word I'd use, that they are doing it because I don't look very pleasing. I'm just unattractive. That's what seems most likely to me. But I don't know. Maybe I'm interpreting this wrong. But and then like I get people looking at me like I'm creepy when I just am out, just normal clothes, just doing normal life activities like going grocery shopping or eating in a restaurant or walking down a hallway somewhere or opening a door for a customer. It's like it's very, it's not frustrating. I'm trying to think of the word. Very discouraging. It's I'm sorry. I know I'm getting emotional, but I'm trying to just make it through life. I'm trying to find hope, but I honestly don't know what to do. It's like, people say you let go of the past, but I keep getting reminded by these things happening, so it's hard to let go of what's happened in the past when I keep getting reminded by things. I don't know if they're triggers and I just remember like what's happened. It just keeps coming back. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of it would be help so much if I just knew schools, like the school I went to, actually has changed and is really starting to do something about bullying. I mean, it's one thing if they have paper. Well, they had paper. I mean, they had policies then. I mean, when I was in the 12th grade, there was the law that they could expel people for bullying, and my father even pointed that out once, and they still wouldn't do anything. And I even reported a kid touching me inappropriately repeatedly, and they actually threatened me, the victim of that, with expulsion when I reported that. So, I mean, that's how bad it was there. And It's just like, how can I believe they've changed if that's how bad it was? Like, how can I, like, if they showed me a piece of paper, well, it's like they had policies then that weren't being enforced. So how do I know that they've actually changed? How can that be proven? It's just like, how do I know they care? It's not just PR. There was an incident in the school system I went to more recently where um, this kid was being bullied, and they finally did something about it. But the only what it finally took to get them to do anything about it was the kids recorded him being bullied and put it on YouTube. It's like that's what they cared about was public relations. The principal himself, the kid that was being bullied, the principal took the kid that was being bullied out of recess and put him to child labor and had him clean the school with the janitor during his recess hours. So this kid's being bullied, and the school takes him away from his recess, and then puts him to work for the school. So it's like, and that was the principal doing that. It's like, so does foreign community schools only care about its public image? Does it take like public seeing this bullying for them to do anything about it? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's hard for me to see that they changed. Honestly, if I knew they were actually doing something to stop it, I would probably move on a lot. But it just doesn't seem. It seems fantastical. But yeah, my mother's. I call my mother because she's probably the closest thing to have to emotional support right now. She's gonna be coming over soon. I know it's bad for my dad, but she's gonna bring some chicken nuggets. But it's like, I'm sorry, I've gotta do something for the depression briefly, like real quick, because I've got my Arhu lesson in a couple hours, and I've got to be ready for that. So after the Arhu lesson, I'll give you an update, and the Arhu lesson is in just under 2 hours. So after that half-hour lesson, I'll do another video. Have a good day, everyone.